Today, we're going to learn how to say the dates in British English. We're going to learn right now. So, what is a date? No, not that type of date. I mean dates of time, like your birthday, today's date, or when you're going to go on holiday, for instance. It's really common for English learners to say the dates incorrectly, which unfortunately can create a lot of confusion. And to add to that confusion, Americans say the dates in a different format. But don't worry, because in today's lesson, I'm going to explain everything very clearly. So what are we going to cover? First, we're going to learn how to ask for the date. Second, how to say the date. Third, we're going to learn the difference between British English dates and American dates. Fourth, what is fourth? We have first, second, third, fourth. These are what we call ordinal numbers. So we'll be learning these too. Fifth, we're going to learn how to say the days of the week correctly. Sixth, how to say the month correctly. Seventh, how to say the year correctly. And then at the very end, we'll practice with some dates. How to ask for the dates? Well, there's a few different ways to ask, but we always use the what question word in the sentence. For example, what date is it? What's the date today? What's today's date? How do we say the date? Well, we have 3 formats to display the date, but the way we say the date is pretty much always the same. The date is the 1st of July 2019 or the 1st of July 2019. Now notice we might not write the and of, but we always say them. For this example, I used the weak form of the definite article, the. But for instance, if the date starts with a vowel sound, we would use the strong form of the definite article, the. For instance, this date would be the 8th of July 2019. There are also 2 forms of the preposition of. And notice it's always pronounced with a V sound, not an F. The, of. So the strong form would be the 8th of July. But the more common weak form, we will replace the of with the schwa sound, and sounds like this. The 8th July. The 8th of July. The difference between the British English and American English forms of dates. There is a big difference in the way Americans write the dates, the way they display the dates. For example, this is an example of a British English display, and this second one is an example of the American English display. And you'll notice they list the month first and then the day, whereas Brits list the day first and then the month. Ordinal numbers. So what are ordinal numbers? Let's imagine you win a running race. This means your position is first, and the person behind you is second. Then we have third, fourth, fifth, continues and continues. These are ordinal numbers, so they are just the numbers that we use for putting things in order. Don't be scared of these numbers, and they're very easy to learn. And for dates, you only need to know up to 31st. Many of these ordinal numbers use the TH sound. And I know many students find this difficult to make. So as a quick revision, what you need to do is place the tip of your tongue just behind your front top row of teeth, and then allow air to pass through and between the tongue and the teeth. And it's quite a long sound, like so. So, the ordinal numbers are first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. How to say the days of the week. Well, I've already created a specific lesson for this, and I'll leave a link right here. But let's quickly run through them. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. How to say the years. Firstly, let's look at years before the year 2000. This year, for example, was split into two. It'll be 1985. This year would be 1975. Now, what if the year is past the year 2000, like today's year? Well, we have two options. We can either say this year is 2019 or 2019. And it's quite common to use a reduced form of the and to say und. So 2019 becomes 2019. 2019. Okay, so let's practice our dates. So, for instance, how do you think you say this date? Well, there's two ways to say this date. It's either the 20th of December 2010 or the 20th of December 2010. Okay, what about this date? Well, I think this one is the 1st of June 1985. Did you get that one? Very good. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, two ways to say this. It's either the 3rd of May 2019 or the 3rd of May 2019. So, how well did you do? Let's see if you can tell me how you would say your birthday in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's lesson, make sure to give it a like. If you already subscribe, thank you very much. If you don't subscribe and you want to learn how to improve your spoken English, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss anything. I'll see you in the next class.